female resident of West Ruimveldt was shot this morning. Sugar workers demand better wages. In the region, thousands of African migrants stuck in limbo in Mexico, and internationally, WHO to hold Philippine summit after polio outbreak. Greetings and welcome to this edition of Headline News Update. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. Members of the Guyana Agriculture and General Workers Union has petitioned the president for an increase in wages. Esther Sobers has that story.
Almost 3,500 sugar workers in the field and factories of Albion Blaymont and Iflot Estate have petitioned President Granger for a wage increase. The Guyana Agriculture and General Workers Union said the workers have been working for the same rates of pay since 2015, though the cost of living has risen significantly in the ensuing period. They also stated that the pay of sugar workers has also declined owing to a number of factors such as lessened crop weeks, restriction of certain benefits, the suspension of other long-standing conditions of work, among other things. They also expressed to the president they believe that he should use his office to have the guys to approve an appropriate raise in pay at the upcoming negotiation at GAU. The workers said the government, as the owner of the industry, has a responsibility to ensure that the benefits from adequate compensation to maintain their standard of living and avoid impoverishment. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. An alleged drunk driving accident has claimed the life of a young woman in East Bank, Demerara. On Saturday night, 26-year-old Benita Sugrim of Houston, East Bank, Demerara, was standing on the Friendship Public Road when she was struck down by a car. The car was allegedly being driven southbound at a rapid speed when it accidentally hit Sugrim in a failed attempt to overtake a vehicle. The woman was flung several feet before landing on a nearby parapet. Sugrim was pronounced dead on arrival at the Diamond Diagnostic Center. According to reports, the driver, 64-year-old Desmond Chester, also collided with two other vehicles before his car toppled over several times. He was taken in an unconscious state to the GPHC. A breathalyzer test showed that he was above the legal limit. An investigation has been launched into the fatal accident. Coming up after the break, a female resident of West Ruimveldt was shot this morning, and 7 Days Adventists held a singles retreat in Legwan.
It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon. It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon.
Maison Francois Chocolatier is a lip-willy cake, teasing your taste buds. It's handmade, it's chocolate, it's true, it's healthy, organic, delicious, and nutritious. Have a taste of our chocolates, cakes, and much more in a variety of flavors like never before. Try our peppermint, walnut ginger, coconut rum cream, and pistachio. Only at Maison Chocolatier, 45 Garnet Street, Georgetown. And also indulge in our Saturday and Sunday breakfast, lunch, and afternoon tea only by reservations. Telephone 648-2619. Maison Francois Chocolatier, the best chocolates you ever have.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient.
You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins.
Or fallen leaves and cut grass and put this in a composting bin or pile. Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants
while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is. Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.ui. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Welcome back. Over the weekend, the 7 Days Adventist organization held their Singles Club Retreat. More from Esther Silvers.
Over the last weekend, 50 singles from the Seventh-day Adventist organization ventured into the Iguana island of Leguan for another of their Singles Club retreat. Several presenters engaged youth in matters of finances, spirituality, and effective communication. Former president of the Guyana Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist and Family Life Director, Pastor Richard James, said the retreat was fabulous and he hopes that folks would find love.
This retreat was fabulous for me. I truly enjoy myself. It was a privilege to be able to associate closely with many young persons.
Some of the attendees practiced their proposal skills.
This is training.
Across three trench. Climb 2 mountains. I had to climb a tree. I had to go till the top of the tree just to get this jamming. Give it to you.
You got it!
The youths toured the Leguan Rice Factory and the Back Dam. They also went for a swim in the Essequibo River. Some of the participants shared what the retreat meant to them.
I learned a lot, especially with the finances.
I've learned a lot, and I've seen that most persons are very funny and interactive and interesting too. I plan to share whatever information I've gathered with my peers and others.
It was an interesting weekend. We got to meet a lot of single people, and you got to see the true colors of your singleness.
Learn many things about personality types and how to deal with people and so forth. And I plan to execute those things by God's grace.
Deborah Jupiter Trotman, the assistant treasurer of the SDA conference and one of the presenters, said she was impressed with how well the youths planned and executed the entire event.
This program, for me, it shows that our young people are in good hands because they planned and executed such a marvelous program for their benefit, and I know for sure that God will continue to be with them.
Daniel Dazel, one of the youth residents in Leguan, said that he was pleased to host the visiting contingent.
It was nice to have them. I was privileged to welcome everyone here to Leguan, and I hope that you return soon.
The coordinators of the event were Trizana Atkins and Deslin Pompey. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. A possible gang-related shooting has left one female resident of West Ruimveldt in critical condition. Here again is Esther Silvers.
Police are seeking the perpetrators behind a Monday morning shooting in a home in West Ruimveldt, Georgetown. 24-year-old Alicia Henry, a mother of 4, is currently listed in critical condition at the Georgetown Public Hospital. According to reports, Henry, her common-law husband Kevin Carter, and Carter's brother were at home when the shooting occurred. Henry was shot in the back of the neck while she was sleeping with her 11-month-old baby. Headline News spoke to Henry's mother, who didn't want to appear on camera. She said that she spoke to her daughter at the hospital, but she does not know why anyone would want her dead.
I hear 2 gunshots, and when I come outside, I hear, well, I'm living right here, my daughters live over the road, and I hear the baby screaming, and I hear 2 gunshots, and when I run out, I hear that she gets shot. 2 boys on a motorbike shoot she, and they ride away.
Do you know the motive of the shooting? What would have caused the shooting?
No, I know anything as yet. I know anything as yet.
What is her condition in the hospital?
And the hospital, they said a bullet in her spinal cord, and they can't do no operation at the time now. Yes, so they give she 2 scans, so they didn't perform no operation as yet. They say if the bullet move, they can carry she down and take it out.
Henry's 11-month-old baby was unharmed in the shooting and is currently in the care of a relative. A close friend of Henry, who also didn't want to appear on camera, claims that the shooting is gang-related. They went as far as to claim that Carter and his brother were the intended targets and not Henry. Nonetheless, police investigations are ongoing. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. When we return, thousands of African migrants stuck in limbo in Mexico and WHO to hold Philippines summit after polio outbreak.
Are you kidding me? Really? So wrong. That is not what we were taught at the Green Generation Guyana camp.
Is this the correct way to do it? Drivers, you have 2 options that you can use. First, you can temporarily put your empty plastic bottles in the trunk of your vehicle or on the ground on the passenger side next to you. Or secondly, place them in the nearest garbage bin you see. We need you to play your part in helping us keep the environment clean and healthy. A message from the Ministry of Communities, Green Generation Guyana Sanitation Program. For more information, please contact us on 592-227-2605, or you may find us on the World Wide Web at www.moc.gov.gy.
Maison Francois chocolatier is a lit willy cake, teasing your taste buds. It's handmade, it's chocolate, it's true, it's healthy, organic, delicious, and nutritious. Have a taste of our chocolates, cakes, and much more in a variety of flavors like never before. Try our peppermint, walnut ginger, coconut rum cream, and pistachio. Only at Maison Chocolatier, 45 Garnet Street, Georgetown. And also indulge in our Saturday and Sunday breakfast, lunch, and afternoon tea only by reservations. Telephone 648-2619. Maison Francois Chocolatier, the best chocolates you ever have.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon. It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon.
Welcome back. Now for news in the region. Several thousand African migrants are stuck in limbo in southern Mexico. Mexican officials have stopped them after coming under pressure from Washington to stem the flow of migrants and asylum seekers. Al Jazeera's John Holman reports.
They're protesting because they're stuck. African migrants who've made a dangerous journey over thousands of kilometers up through Latin America in the hope of reaching the US. But instead they've ended up here in Tapachula, South Mexico. The Mexican government, wary of incurring the wrath of American President Donald Trump, won't let them cross the country to get to the US border and is only prepared to let them leave via the south back to Guatemala. So for the last 4 months, around 1,000 people have camped around the gates of the Tapachula Migrant Detention Center in Limbo.
Look at the conditions here. It rains every day. We're camped amidst the water. The authorities haven't told us anything. We're being dehumanized.
This bottleneck's been caused by a change of policy in Mexico. Before they give Asian and African migrants permission to cross the country and leave by whichever border they could, including the US one. But with the pressure from the states, that's ended, and with it the hopes of those like 17-year-old Russo, that's not his real name, who thought he was almost there. Like many, he came in through Brazil, where visa requirements are looser. Amid the lawless jungle between Colombia and Panama, he lost his father.
So we climbed the mountain. By the time we were coming down, he slept. When he slept, he hit the head in a rock. And then went to the river. When he went to the river, it was like too late. But when they took him out, it was already too late. He's the only guy I had, he's the only parent I know.
He's frightened to show his identity. He says that as a leader, he's under watch. Though the authorities have tolerated the presence of the camp, there have been occasional brushes. These people are very frustrated, they feel that they've been trapped here really, and there's a lot of tension between them and the authorities. You can see right now that they're accusing the police of attacking one of the migrants. Mexico's offering them the chance of asylum, but that process is long and uncertain. In Tapachula, the queue for applicants goes around the block. Most here anyway say that's not what they want. They feel if they can just hold out, they'll eventually get through. Given the current position of both Mexico and the US, that seems very unlikely. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Tapachula.
And internationally, the World Health Organization is meeting in the Philippines after the country announced an outbreak of polio. Environmental samples from sewage in Manila have been confirmed as containing the virus. The discovery follows the outbreak of dengue fever and measles in the span of less than a year. Al Jazeera reports.
Leticia Virin's eldest grandson, Alexis, is sick with dengue fever and has been in this public hospital for several weeks now. But he isn't the only one. Across the hall, her 2 other grandsons are also being treated for a measles infection. 6-year-old Prince Xander and 4-year-old James Mateo. She says she is somehow grateful that her grandchildren made it to the hospital in time.
It has been very difficult seeing my grandsons like this, but I have no choice. I have to be strong.
San Lazaro Hospital is just one of the many hospitals where pediatric wards have been overflowing with children sick with infectious diseases. The Department of Health has recorded at least 40,000 cases of measles across the country since January, and more than 500 patients have died. While the cases of those with dengue have reached more than 270,000, with more than 1,100 dead. Many of those who died were children, but it doesn't end there. The government has announced the return of polio type 2, an incurable disease that was eradicated 19 years ago.
Public trust on vaccine has plummeted, according to the Global Vaccine Confidence Index, from 93% now down to 32%, which means now that only 1 out of 5 Filipinos believe that vaccines are safe.
The health secretary says a recent investigation into a vaccination campaign against dengue fever by the public attorney's office is partly to blame for the falling vaccination rates.
this kind of issue is best discussed in a scientific forum by scientists, doctors, and professionals, and should not be in a Senate hearing or on television with people who are uninformed, uneducated about the issue, making definitive comments.
The Philippine government says it promises to roll out a series of nationwide immunization programs. But back at the intensive care unit of San Lazaro Hospital, every second counts. There's a sense of urgency here, and parents are desperate for their children to recover. Jamela Alindogan, Al Jazeera, Manila.
Here's the 3-day weather forecast. That is all for this edition of Channel 2 Headline News Updates. Tune in on Tuesday at 7 p.m. for another episode. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube, or you can visit our website at headlinenewsguyana.com for more news. Until then, take care.